This week on VNN, talking to walls, Dr. Seuss sightings, and books everywhere.
And all things glitter that are actually gold.
This is the Viking News Network. Welcome to the Viking News Network. I'm Emily W.
And I'm Jer.
Here's what's going on in Viking Nation.
Wausau Speech Leads are proving once again that they are a force to be reckoned with this year, taking home the Lewis and Clark Conference Championship title at a massive haul in hardware. More on that later.
Wausau K through 8th grade kicked off their library readathon last week. Not only those who sponsored a special reader helped to push them to reach their reading goals, but helped to fill the shelves here at our own Tish Hennings Library Media Center. If you see a mini Vike walking around with a green readathon wristband, please consider donating to this great cause.
Once again, those of you interested in bringing some light into the life of some special student here at Wausau, please consider contacting either Kyle Stevens or Chris Johnson and becoming a mentor and joining the Wausau Teammates chapter. There are still great kids waiting for a great mentor.
Speaking of great kids with great talents, our Wausau student artists will be displaying their exceptional artwork from February 22nd through the 26th at the Conference Art Show. For those of you unable to go and see their work, stay tuned for a sneak peek in our Gallery Guru segment.
Speaking of staying tuned, our music department will be hitting their sweet pitches at our annual Pops concert on March 4th. Get ready for some toe tap and hip shaking fun.
They will definitely be warmed up for the evening concert.
How so?
Well, many of those high school students will be running around the elementary grades during their annual Read Across America Dr. Seuss extravaganza. This year's theme, Dr. Seuss Miles and Miles of Reptiles, will be extremely scaly fun for all ages.
This is amazing. Better not expect me to hold any snakes.
Not a slithery serpent fan?
Not a venomous fanged reptile fan.
Understandable. A couple weeks ago, Wausau One Act Hold On Championship cast and crew hosted their live-streamed awards ceremony. Mr. Hazing and Mr. Polt both spoke on what it takes to be a champion, both on the stage and in life, awarded the members their gold medals, and were able to enjoy cake, ice cream, and a screening of their state performance. And man, was it good cake.
Well, of course. It was Renee cake. I ate so much I needed a nap afterwards.
And some exercise.
Well...
Track is coming.
Aw, man. Want to make a bet who throws up first?
Jer? Audience?
Oh. I'm betting on you. Anyway, as you heard, folks, as basketball season hits a close, we will start seeing tank tops and shorty shorts as the temperatures rise, as well as blood pressures, because the Wausau track team season starts March 1st.
For those of you not quite in tippy-top shape, you will have a chance to cry in private, as spring break is right around the corner.
That's right, March 5th, kids, and teachers get a break from one another. But don't be sad for the short break, because school will not resume until Wednesday the 10th.
How is that?
Wausau will be hosting district speech here in the hallowed Viking halls, so we be shut down.
Sweet. But that doesn't explain why we aren't here Tuesday, because I have to be here Monday, and I would really enjoy having a day to recoup. It would make me a happy camper.
Unless you have something you don't want your parents to find out.
What?
Tuesday, March 9th will be parent-teacher conferences. Here's hoping that I'm alive on Wednesday.
You'll be in my thoughts, and speaking of parents, those track athlete mom and dads, you will be having a track parent meeting on March 15th. For more sports news, let's go to BK with the sports and weather report.
Hi, I'm BK and this is the VNN Sports Report. Your Viking basketball seasons have officially come to an end, with the girls losing their sub-district game against the Osmond Tigers 40-45, and your boys losing their sub-district game to the Santee Warriors 85-52. The junior high Vikings played the Why Not Blue Devils, resulting in a boys score of 34-24 and a girls score of 40-20 against LCC. This marks the end of the junior high seasons. And now, let's go and see what's going on in the VNN Weather Report.
We're sorry to say that Brandon could not fulfill his weather reporting duties today. We discovered him on February 9th, frozen solid, still trying to record weather statistics. But here's what his report said. Anyways, I'm Leah Marie, and this was the Viking Weather Report.
Okay, who forgot to bring Brandon in?
Not me.
We have to stop doing that. We need him to speak. There's no way I'm doing extemp.
He should be followed by districts.
He better be.
Speaking of our frozen and not so frozen speech leads, let's go to Allie with the VNN Spotlight of the Week.
Welcome to this week's Spotlight. Wausau has grown to be known as a fine arts mecca, not in small part to the excellence of the Wausau Viking speech team. Covering the walls of the Wausau High Gymnasium, evidence of this excellence spanning the history of Wausau can be found in the many state runner-up and championship titles the students of Wausau have earned. This year, the Wausau Speedsters have not dropped the bar, putting in the long hours needed to once again hopefully show the state what they are made of. Starting off the 2021 season with a bang, the Wausau Speech season opened at the annual Hartington-Newcastle Cedar Catholic Speech Meet, where the Vikings brought home a junior varsity championship and a third place for varsity. Watching the team consistently ranking higher with each meet, winning both the Lewis and Clark Conference competition and their own Wausau Invitational. Coach Mr. Stevens sees this constant upward progression as a testament to the work the students put in behind the scenes.
The kids are working hard. Conference and district team has worked hard to get in a position to compete very well, and that's all we can really ask for.
Mrs. Stevens, the other half of the speech coaching duo, is constantly amazed by the amount of talent and skill that comes out every year.
The students gain public speaking skills that they will carry on with them throughout school, as well as into their everyday lives. It's always a challenge to get up and speak in front of a group of people, and these kids practice it, and they're really good at it.
This year's team consists of 30 students, some of which are hoping to see their senior and final year's experience help to not only motivate their younger team members, but hopefully see their final performances bring home hardware for the NSAA Speech State Championships.
It's gone pretty good so far. The team has done really well this year. It's probably one of the best years I've ever had.
As we approach the end of the season, the 2021 Vikings are preparing for districts held here at Wausau on March 8th, which will hopefully see them punching their tickets to the big show, the NSAA State Speech Competition at Kearney. No matter what the end of this year's speech season brings, you can guarantee it will be cited, sourced, and spectacular. This was the VNN Spotlight. I'm Allie.
Excellent poise, excellent confidence.
Excellent ties.
They look so mature.
Speaking of maturity,
Let's go to Maddie Ray and travel back in time with the VNN Time Rewind.
In 1972, President Richard Nixon makes good on his announcement from 7 months earlier. He sets out for China, becoming the first U.S. president to do so. That might sound like a bite from 9/11, but it's actually a Maryland state trooper describing what happened on this day in 1974. Disgruntled Army Private Robert Preston buses the White House in a stolen military chopper that he eventually lands on the South Lawn. He's then quickly arrested. The Nixons were away at this time in 1979. Garrison Keillor's popular radio variety show A Prairie Home Companion debuts on NPR. Fast forward to 1982 when the Jay Giles Band has the #1 song. That's Time Rewind. I'm Maddie Ray.
history is so cool.
Definitely one of my favorite subjects.
Any others?
A few, and coming up are a few students who obviously do well in any subject.
Both inside the classroom and out.
Let's see who are the recipients of this episode's Student of the Month.
Excellence is never an accident. It is the result of high intention, sincere effort, intelligent direction, skillful execution, and the vision to see obstacles as opportunities. Viking Nation embodies excellence every day, both in and out of our school building, but there are some who go above and beyond. We are proud to present the first recipients of the Vikings of the Month. Each month, 2 students are selected from both middle and high school student body by the facility at WASA who exhibit excellence in the following categories: academics, effort, character, behavior, social relationships, and attendance. Congrats to the Middle School Vikings of the Month, Ainsley Dawson and Braden Hazing. Ainsley is in volleyball, basketball, softball, band and choir, and string quartet in Wayne. Braden is in Skills USA, football, basketball, track, one-act crew, honor roll, honor band, and band and choir. And our High School Vikings of the Month are Alexa Cunningham and John Nissen. Alexa is in volleyball, basketball, softball, track, Skills USA, FBLA, 4-H, one-act, and speech. John is in basketball, golf, FBLA, one-act, honor roll, and band and choir. Congratulations to our Vikings of the Month.
Intelligence and grace personified.
Are you studying for a spelling bee I don't know about?
No, just wanting to grant a more mature vocabulary on our wonderful viewing audience.
Seriously, why are you talking like that?
Dude, lay off the Hayden.
That's better. Now let's go where words are not needed to show talent and beauty. It's time for the VNN Gallery Gurus. Conference art, the Vikings are coming.
Ready to pillage, plunder, and bring back something shiny.
Or blue and purple. I don't think the ribbons are shiny.
Oh, right. That's okay. We can shine right here.
Let's take a look at the bright lights filling our hallways with Viconic.
Guys' favorite part of winter. Guys' favorite thing to do during recess. What is your favorite thing to do during recess?
No,
Your favorite part of winter. Your favorite thing to do during recess.
Well, volume.
What is it called? Public speaking. I'm like, what is it called that we do? We publicly speak. Okay.
It's going pretty good so far. Teach it the. Restart.
Too bad we don't have more time to showcase all the stuff going on around here.
As always next time.
You're right. Be ready, everyone. Those cameras will be out to capture you in all your Viking glory.
Remember to dance like nobody's watching.
Because they aren't. They are checking their phones. And that will about do it here at VNN headquarters.
I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Emily W. Eat,
Sleep.
Viking, repeat.
Okay, let's do this thing. 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 Okay, let's do this thing.
This is the inner workings of the VNN Broadcasting Department.
Brandon, what would your last meal be? We all know
I
you're
have
gonna
this
do
lovely
ponytail.
videographer who did not get sound in the interviews, and I'm going to murder him.
Nice. My last meal would probably have to
What
be
do you eat
a
today?
hangover
His
burger.
last meal